Well, good morning, everyone. So I am riding solo this morning, quite literally. Took the trike out, and I am over here at the Blue Bell Creamery, which is kind of a Texas institution. So I'm going to go inside. There's an observation deck, a little self-tour that you can take. They've got a gift shop, and I think they do taste testing here as well. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what they got. All right, so I talked to a nice lady. She directed me over here to the visitor center first, which is like a little museum. And then there's a observation deck over there, as well as an ice cream parlor and some other things. So I'm going right now into the visitor center. All right, I'm outside the visitor center, and before I go in, just wanted to show you this 1930s Blue Bell Creameries truck. Look at this guy. I like that they put the reinforced little step there from the wear and tear. This is a Ford. I like the Ooga horn. I could just imagine what it sounds like in my mind. And it's got the little ice cream door so that you can pull the deliveries out or load it all in from the back. Really neat. All right, let's go inside. All right, so we got a little bit of American Gothic here in this ad. Kind of cool. And then they've got their favorite slogans. This one's my favorite right here. We eat all we can, and then we sell the rest. I like that one the best. A bunch of other things here. Here's an advertising from 1965 where you could have won free tickets to see these guys sort of look like the Beatles. I mean, there's Ringo and Paul, John and George, and of course the groupies just chasing after them. But 50 winners, 2 tickets each. They were playing in the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas, August 19th, which is 1965. Super cool. All right, so Blue Bell's been around since 1907, it looks like, when they started the Brenham Creamery Company, but it wasn't until 1911 that they added ice cream to the product line. There's 2 ladies enjoying some ice cream cones, but they only hand cranked 2 gallons per day. And now it's insanity. And this goes through all the history of Blue Bell, all the way into the new century. Prepackaged containers came out in the 40s. For the ladies, James Avery has an artisan collection where you can get little like Pandora charms of Blue Bell ice cream for your chain or your bracelet. The charm itself is $88. The chain $48. If you really love Blue Bell ice cream, you can get that charm and display it so that everybody can see your love for Blue Bell here in Brenham, Texas. Well, that was pretty cool. Their visitor center and little museum in there. It does have a Texas State Historic designation here that talks a little bit more about the creamery and it being founded back in 1907 and then starting to produce ice cream in 1911, and then it changed its name to Blue Bell Creameries in 1930 and really became known for ice cream and completely regional in the South. When we lived in the Northeast, when we lived in Colorado, out west, we never really saw Blue Bell until we got south, and it's good. It's good ice cream. So I'm gonna head inside. I might stop by a couple little statues over here. Let's check those out. So this is the logo on the front of Blue Bell. It's the little girl leading the cow to go milk it and pull that delicious sweet cream out and make ice cream. All right, I'm gonna head into the ice cream parlor and country store, and the observation deck is in here, and check this out. All right, so this is the first thing you see when you come upstairs. Just an absolute wall of Blue Bell ice cream. They have, this flavor is pretty popular right now, this Dr. Pepper float. They got all the bars, and everything's full, look at that. Oh, they got A&W root beer float too. Dr. Pepper float, gooey butter cake, natural vanilla beans, strawberries and vanilla. I mean, cookies and cream, cheesecake, butter pecan, tin roof. Man, so many flavors. I'm not gonna go through all these. Banana pudding, bride's cake, cookie two-step, fun. Just tons of ice cream. All right, I'm headed to the observation deck, but unfortunately no photos or videos are allowed, and I will get back to you afterwards. All right, so the observation deck was pretty cool. I don't know if you know this about me, but when I came back from the Army, originally I worked at a cheese factory. Company's no longer there. It used to be in Corona, called the Golden Cheese Company of California. And worked in the production side, packed boxes, went into the big cooler and pulled out, you know, anything that got trashed in there, and then worked my way up. I was like an assistant cheesemaker for a while, and interesting job to say the least, especially in the summer when the cheese would go bad, and they'd pull the bad cheese out and put it out there in the back and in the sun. It was horrible. But this is the situation is similar in that they bring in huge trucks of milk and pump the milk into huge tanks where the milk gets pasteurized. So there's about 500,000 gallons of milk that gets delivered each day. It gets pasteurized, it goes into a mixing tank, and they add in the flavors by hand, mix it, and then it gets packed into containers like a milkshake consistency, and then goes into a deep freeze, which is like negative 100 degrees. And then it sits there, I think they said it sits there for a week, and maybe it was 24 hours, I can't remember. And then it goes into another freezer, which is negative 50 degrees, and sits there for 2 weeks, and it hardens before they start to ship it out. So that was pretty cool. Went into the gift shop, and I did pick up a scoop of ice cream, so I'll show you what I got. All right, so I'm starting this thing. I'm gonna get a piece of plexiglass and put it on the wall in the garage and start putting stickers up. Stickers are cheap, easy, lightweight, don't take up a lot of space, but you can still display them pretty well of some of the different places that you've been, and it, you know, throws some money at these places like Blue Bell that gives a free tour. So this was $3 for this little sticker. And when I get that sheet of plexiglass and put it up on the wall, I'll eventually show you. But then I got this guy. This is Moo-llennium ice cream, which is vanilla with chunks of caramel and walnuts in it. And I'm going to eat that, which I haven't even had breakfast this morning. I had a protein shake mixed with some coffee before I left, but let's try a taste of this. Oh yeah, that was good. That is very good. I got to get some of that caramel chunk. It's hard to do this with one hand. I really should have brought a little tripod. Oh. I'm gonna lose it. Let's see. I can get that. I can't. It is elusive. It is elusive here. You guys are gonna watch me battle with this until I can get it on the spoon. Haha. There we go. I got a piece right here. Mmm. Yeah, that's really good. Really good ice cream. Really nice little tour. Not huge, but it's free. Definitely worth a stop if you're ever in Brenham, Texas. Not something that you can spend the whole day doing for sure. It's an hour stop at the most, but otherwise really good ice cream. $1 a scoop, $1 for this little guy, no tax. And so had a really good time. All right, well, that's all from me here at Blue Bell Creamery. That was great. It was a nice little treat. It's a hot day, so having a little scoop of ice cream, which I ate about half of it. Not real big into sweets or dairy, but it was fun, and it was a nice refreshing treat. Otherwise, very nice, clean place. Texas institution here, it's great. But I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna say goodbye to you on this video. Thanks for coming with us and checking out Blue Bell Creameries. Talk to you later. Bye.